Grace and peace be unto you all, my sisters and my brothers. But here's another one that's going to really this is going to shake you to your core. This is going to shake you to your very core. I mean, it's going to rattle you. It's going to make you think. And it's going to trouble you. And it should trouble you. It should disturb you. But here we go. When you are down and troubled and you need someone as God to care for you. When you're down and troubled and you need someone like God to care for you. It says to gain spiritual freedom, to gain spiritual freedom to run to the word and ask the Lord for strength. Number one, ask the Lord to revive your soul and give you understanding. Number two, ask the Lord to sustain you and guide you in a life of integrity. Number three, ask the Lord to keep you from shame and gladden your heart. Yes. Oh, I'm not done yet. Say the best for last. Here we go. Ask him to teach you his word. Meditate on his wondrous works. Ask the Lord to strengthen you from his word. Ask the Lord to lead you to live a life faithfully unto him. Here we go. Choose faithfulness unto God. Set your mind on the word of God. Set your mind on the word of God. Cling to the word of God. Run faithfully unto God. It says this. You got a friend. The psalmist is down and he's discouraged. He's sharing with us through the life of Christ. He said he may be experiencing a life or death situation. His cry is deep and heartfelt. My life is down as the dust. I am weary from grief. And he said, my soul clings to the dust. My soul melts away for sorrow. He's at the end of himself and has no word to look to but to his God. He is determined to draw near. He is confident his God will draw near to him, broadening his understanding and setting his heart free from his difficulties, his troubles, his worries. The psalmist also shows us several key steps to gaining spiritual freedom. Ask the Lord to revive your soul and give you understanding. My sisters and my brothers, be honest before the Lord always. Always be honest before him. See, God has given us legal access to go before the throne of grace boldly. Yes, we can go before the throne of grace boldly. And we can lay our petitions before God boldly. Yes. When you are disappointed, tell him. When you are hurting, tell him. When somebody did you wrong, tell him. When somebody has betrayed your trust, tell him. When somebody has let you down, tell him. When somebody has stabbed you in your back and you thought it was your closest best friend, tell God about all of it. Tell him everything. When your marriage is on the rocks, tell him. Tell him whatever it is. When you just got laid off, tell him. He said he'll put food on the table, tell him. He's Jehovah Jireh. He will provide for you. Tell him. Tell him everything. He already knows as we go before him. He knows beforehand. So tell him. When you're hurting, open your heart. Pour out your sorrows unto him. Acknowledge your need for him. And the healing and reviving power of his word will help you. Tell God all about your life circumstance. Tell him. Trust him. Lean on him. Acknowledge him in everything that you go through. You can also do like David said, early in the morning will I rise. Start my day off in prayer before him, as I often do. I start my day off in prayer. I'm praying for my wife as she yet sleeps. I pray over her while she yet sleeps. I've often prayed for her. I was praying for her just before I did my videos. I talked to her just before I started my videos. Yes, my wife Shay. Yes, I was just touching base, checking on her. Yes. Tell God about everything that's in your life. Remember, 1 Peter 5 and 7. I leave with this. 1 Peter 5 and 7. It says, cast all your cares upon him, because he cares for you affectionately. God cares for all of us affectionately. Whatever that's troubling you, tell God about it. Whatever that's got you in the middle of a crossroad, tell God about it. If you're trying to make a life decision, tell God about it. If you're trying to make a career change, tell God about it, so he may order your step. Tell God all about it. Invite God into your day. Invite God into your home. Invite God into your marriage. Invite God if you're dating for now. Invite God as the foundation, the true foundation of your soon-to-be union. Invite God in it. Invite God in it. We can't even move and have our being without him. We can't even breathe without him. Jesus Christ said this profoundly. Without me, you can do nothing. Without him, we can do nothing. Without God, we can do nothing. We will surely fail. So tell God all about whatever is troubling you. Whatever is bothering you. Tell God all about it. He loves for you to tell him. He loves for you to talk to him. Tell him everything. Whatever it may be, lay your petitions at his feet. And then you tell God you love him. You tell God you love him so much as he first loved you, because God has given us his best. His best was his only begotten son. St. John 3 and 16. For God so loved the world that he gave us his only begotten son. His only begotten son. To come die. To reconcile us back unto him. Oh, bless his holy name. God bless you.